Hi there, folks! The transfer window is in full swing, so let's not waste any time. Give this episode a like and get the show on the pitch. Ajax are showing concrete interest in signing Al Ettifaq centre-half Jordan Henderson. The club is waiting for the green light from the Saudi side, while the Englishman is keen on returning to Europe. 30-year-old Julian Gressel, a former Atalanta, Columbus Crew and Vancouver Whitecaps wing-back, has joined Inter Miami as a free agent. Bayern's top scorer, Victor Boniface, picked up an injury during the Nigerians' training camp in Dubai. He will miss the Africa Cup of Nations 2024 and risks being out of action for 2 months. Liverpool right-back Trent Alexander-Arnold will be sidelined for a few weeks due to a knee injury he suffered during the game against Arsenal. It's a new year, and after careful consideration, I've decided to return to football. I miss it a lot. This time it won't be as a player, it'll be as a coach. I will share more details at the end of the week, Gerard Piqué shared. Fenerbahce are willing to offer Manchester United €7 million for striker Anthony Martial. The footballer's contract expires in the summer, and the Red Devils are ready to sell the Frenchman to the Yellow Canaries. Experienced Rennes centre-half Nemanja Matic emptied his locker at the club's training base and left the team's WhatsApp group. He intends to leave the Red and Blacks, though the club has snubbed 2 bids from Lyon. Boca Juniors Wizkid Valentin Barco will soon undergo a medical before his €10 million transfer to Brighton and Hove Albion. Benfica are planning to acquire Mainz and Luxembourg international defensive midfielder Leandro Barreiro as a free agent next summer. Manchester United and Borussia Dortmund have reached an agreement over Jadon Sancho's loan until summer. The deal will be finalized this week. Italy left-back Leonardo Spinazzola will leave AS Roma this month, but Aston Villa did not include him in their shortlist for the ongoing transfer window despite recent links. Andre Onana will play for Manchester United against Tottenham Hotspur January 14th and will not take part in Cameroon's opening game at the African Cup of Nations against Guinea, January 15th. Bayern Munich have submitted an official bid for Genoa's Radu Gradusin in an attempt to snatch the Romanian centre-back from Tottenham. Spurs in turn have offered Genoa 25 plus €5 million and right-back Jet Spence on loan. Khvicha would not accept a transfer to Saudi Arabia even for €1 million. He would prefer to play for Barcelona, Bayern, Real Madrid or Manchester City, states Kvaratskhelia agent Mamuka Djugeli. Eintracht Frankfurt have secured a permanent deal for centre-back Robin Koch, who played for the Eagles on loan from Leeds United. Manchester City were eyeing Vitor Roque and even offered him better financial terms, but the Brazilian dreamed of representing Barcelona only. After the devastating 0-3 defeat against Torino, Napoli's management has decided to lock the first-team players in a local hotel where they will stay until the next match against Salernitana. I would recommend that the club renew Sergio Roberto. They already know it. He is important. He can play in many positions. You have to explain very little to him. He knows what Barca is, what it represents. A highly criticized footballer, but he always plays at a high level. I'm delighted with him, Xavi told. Chelsea's young wingback Jan Madsen will undergo a medical before his loan move to Borussia Dortmund in the upcoming days. He also renewed his contract with the pensioners after adding a release clause to the agreement. Al Nassr striker Sadio Mane has married his 18-year-old partner Aisha Tamba at a private ceremony in Senegal. Paolo Maldini's son Daniel has joined Monza on loan. He spent the first half of the season playing for Empoli. Leonardo Bonucci has left Union Berlin and joined Fenerbahce as a free agent. The contract is valid for 6 months. Here we go. Bayern Munich are considering signing RC Lens centre-back and Austria international Kevin Danso, who has experience in the Bundesliga. Centre-forward Mohamed Ali Cho has left Real Sociedad for Nice for €12 million. The contract runs until the summer of 2028. Tottenham Hotspur are set to boost their midfield line in the winter with 19-year-old Blackburn Rovers talent Adam Wharton, who has already become a first-team regular. AC Milan have announced the transfer of 20-year-old right-winger Filippo Terracciano from Hellas Verona for €4.5 million. The contract lasts until the summer of 2028. It's really impossible for me to move to the Saudi League as of today. No chance. €10 million, €20 million, or €30 million won't change my life. I am at Real Madrid, the best club in the world. I love my life in Madrid. Same for my family, and so that's it, Federico Valverde claims. Joshua Kimmich is definitely not considering leaving Bayern Munich this winter, despite interest from Premier League top clubs. Paul Pogba is confident that during the hearing of his case in February, it will be impossible to reduce his disqualification period from 4 years to 6 months. Luis Enrique really wanted PSG to sign Newcastle's key central midfielder Bruno Guimaraes, but the Parisians could not meet the Magpies' financial demands. Real Madrid are considering a move for Everton centre-back Jarrod Brandtwaite. Newcastle United are keeping tabs on Barcelona central defender Andreas Christensen, but the deal will be difficult to complete due to the English club's issues with the FFP. PSG's versatile defender Nordi Mukiele is asking to be sold to Bayern Munich. Negotiations between the clubs are still ongoing. Feyenoord and Fiorentina are interested in the services of Tottenham's attacking midfielder Bryan Hill. Both clubs have submitted their bids to Spurs, but no deal has been agreed yet. Alright, let's move on to the main news of the release. Timo Werner will play in the English Premier League once again. Tottenham Hotspur have announced the arrival of German forward from Bundesliga outfit RB Leipzig on a short-term loan deal until the end of the season. The agreement includes a buyout option for Spurs for 17.5 million euros. Earlier on, Werner had already performed in the Premier League for Chelsea, with whom he won the Champions League, but got quickly turned into a meme player due to the large number of unconverted chances. "I've joined a very, very big club. I'm here to win trophies," Timo commented on his transfer. Will someone tell him? Barcelona striker Joao Felix, whose rights originally belonged to Atletico Madrid, is not part of Xavi's plans. The team's manager had made it clear to the club's management that he prefers Ferran Torres to the Portuguese forward. Xavi believes that it's not worth spending a large sum of money to make his loan permanent. Xavi is especially disappointed with the inconsistency shown by Felix, who started the season on a major note but then failed to score in more than 10 matches in a row. After 22 appearances for the Catalans, the Portuguese netted 6 goals and 3 assists. Signing a new central midfielder is Barcelona's top priority for the January transfer window, while Alex Garcia, defensive midfielder of sensational Girona, still stands as the main option for Xavi. Barcelona feel that the footballer is the perfect fit for the missing gap left after Gavi's injury. However, Barcelona think that the 20 million euros transfer that Girona is asking for their captain is too high. Blaugrana are currently looking for a plan meant to reduce the asking price. Real Madrid chief scout Juni Calafat is trying to convince Bayern Munich left-back Alphonso Davies to avoid any talks with the Munich side over a new contract. Real Madrid fear that Davies' talks with the Bavarians eventually will lead to the Canadians demanding a much higher salary from the Spanish giants. Calafat assures Davies that he will be the main man at Los Blancos squad, and the club has already prepared money to make the first official bid to the Bundesliga champions. Davies himself is still hesitant, since playing for Real Madrid was his dream, but he is pretty comfortable at Bayern. Recently, Real Madrid have sent a very clear message to MBAPPE's camp. His signing is not urgent, and if the player wants to join the Whites, he will have to prove it. That's why the money Real Madrid are offering him now is less than what was offered in the summer of 2022. Florentino Perez sees no point in going all in for his services, when he already has big names like Vinicius, Bellingham, and Rodrigo. Besides, Los Blancos also see other performers on the market who could perfectly suit the squad, starting with Erling Haaland. In any case, Madrid are sure of one thing: this will be the last attempt to land the stellar Frenchman. Moreover, Erling Haaland's name has been heard more often in the Real Madrid office lately, as the club is aware of his release clause that will become active in the summer. The Norwegian is also in constant contact with Jude Bellingham, asking about Real Madrid. Representatives of former Manchester United and England footballer Jesse Lingard have offered the services of a famous midfielder to Barcelona. To be more specific, they offered the Catalans a 6-month agreement with an option to extend it for a further year. Lingard thinks that he could fit into Xavi's game concept and would also like to tie his future with an ambitious club. Barcelona thought about this option as they could easily fit Lingard's salary within the FFP system. The 31-year-old Englishman has been without a club since last summer when he left Nottingham Forest. Then he trained with Al Ettifaq, but the matter never came to a contract signing. The president of PSG, Nasser Al-Khelaifi, stated that he has a gentleman's agreement with Kylian Mbappé. "I have a gentleman's agreement with Kylian Mbappé. It's between Kylian and me, so I won't comment about money or details. I have a very good relationship with him, but this agreement is between us, and it will stay between us." He had also noted that he fully trusts Kylian. "Kylian Mbappé be in peace, calm. He will never do anything against PSG. I trust Mbappé. He is part of the family. Kylian Mbappé here has the best training ground in the world. the best coach in the world, regularly playing Champions League. He is at the center of our project. And that's it for now. Check out other videos from our projects and take care. Have a nice day and see you in a bit.